Hi Pisces. Well, I'm a muppet, okay. I did your reading. Really good reading as well. And there's me going, this is a really fundamental week for the entire of your life, or the entirety of your life, and all this kind of stuff. And then I'd forgot to plug my microphone in. So if you can watch it, because seriously, it's full on. But if you can't, let's just do this one, see how this one turns out. Right, okay. Happy Christmas. No, past Christmas. I hope you enjoyed it. It was amazing. But I missed you guys. I did. I'm just having a look. Yeah, your last reading. It was... You need to watch it. You do. You genuinely do. It's all about basically the start of the week is the end of the cycle, karmic debt paid, all of that stuff. Getting rid of the devil before you get a tower. Being stuck in your head. If you stay stuck in your head, you're going to get a massive tower. If you don't stay stuck in your head, you're going to get a little tower, but the word I was given was the changes will be impressive. So that's really cool. But by the end of this week, by the 6th, you need to have decided what you're doing. Okay, and you need to decide what you want, because at that point the Wheel of Fortune's already turning for you at the beginning of this week, and by the end of the week you're manifesting, and you're manifesting whatever it is that you want. Okay, whatever you ask for, you are getting at the end of this week. Well, not getting, but you're starting to manifest, and you need to be damn sure of what it's going to be, because you're getting it. Okay, right, we have got Fairy Oracle cards. My children bought me those for Christmas. How cool is that? And they also bought me, which I'm not going to use, the Angel Tarot cards, which is really cool. And I bought myself those. If you haven't seen other readers using these, I opened them. I hadn't seen the whole deck before, and I opened them and I'm going, oh my goodness. So there we go. I'm not going to use them on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do separate love readings and use them. And you will be warned. So if you don't like inappropriate imagery, kind of grown-up imagery, then I will warn you before I use them. Okay, but I'm kind of itching to give it a go. Right, so here we go. This is your reading for the 1st to the 6th of January 2017, part 2. Really hope you can hear the other one. Really hope you can hear the other one. 4 of Spring, 4 of Wands. Okay, I'm using the Fairy Tarot cards, but I am also going to clarify with the Gilded Tarot, because you know that they're the ones, if you've watched before, they're the ones I always use, and I know them better. So, oh, you've got 2 cards, but I'm keeping them in that position. Whoa, okay. Alright, that was kind of crazy, guys. What was that? That's the second time your cards have done that to me. Okay, I had a message come through earlier today, and I thought it was just for me, but I've just been told, I've just seen a card, and I've just been told that it was to pass on to you. In terms of a relationship, okay, and this is to do with you manifesting. In terms of yeah, it is, because I've just looked at the Lover's card. Whatever it is you want to manifest, you need to be in that space first. So if you want someone who is loving, you need to be loving. If you want someone who is financially secure, you need to get to the point where you're working on being financially secure. If you want someone who's emotionally available, you need to be emotionally available. This is how you're going to manifest. This is what I'm just being told. This is how you're going to manifest, is by working towards those things within yourself. So you need to be looking at a partner, your ideal partner, okay, really, genuinely, truly, honestly, what you want in an ideal partner, and then working on those things for yourself. Okay, this is what I've just been told to tell you. It came through earlier and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting, but actually I've just been told to tell you that too. God, Pisces, you've been some reading today. Messages for you halfway through the day, and then 2 readings. Okay, I think this is your financial reading. I think the other one might have been your general reading. This is your financial reading. Yeah, and I've got to do your love reading using the new cards. That's what I've just been told. The reason I'm saying that is because the card that you got is Five of Autumn. Okay, and the Five of Autumn is the Five of Pentacles. And in this deck it says, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. It's just after Christmas, aren't we all? But I did look at my bank balance the other day and go, oh my God, okay, right, so time to do some work. Yeah, Gilded Tarot, not as clarifiers so much. I'm not clarifying cards. I don't seem to have to today. Cards are just coming out. These are my babies. These will always be my babies, I think. Moon in reverse. Oh my goodness, how funny. You know, I just said you had two cards come out in the same position, and I'm leaving them in the same position. You've had exactly the same thing happen in the same space. There's something weird about the numbers there too. Oh my God, there is something really weird about your numbers. Okay. At the bottom of the deck you have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, generally older male, very secure, good businessman, all those kind of things. Okay. Could be, you know what I just said about manifesting what you want, okay, by being what you want. King of Pentacles, maybe it's telling you that this is who you need to be, but underneath it, you've got the Ace of Cups. It's an emotional new start, okay. Could be a love reading. I don't know. Anyway, you have the Four of Spring, which is the Four of Wands. In this deck it says, be grateful, you have so much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness, a contented personal life. So the Four of Wands is basically, it is having a good foundation, having a nice family life, having security, having a good base, having that kind of... The energy I'm getting for it is quite gentle, and it's around kind of like family and things like that, okay? It's having a good base. And it could be that you're coming out of a period of this. You've come through a period where there have been a lot of challenges, and you've come through it, and you're... Sorry, I'm getting something here which I haven't had before. You know the Five of Cups? I'm really sorry if this is for you. I'm really sorry if this is for you. This guy is looking at these stones down here. You know in the Five of Cups he's looking at the three cups. And you've got the two behind him. And it's the three spilled ones that he's focused on. In this card we have reach out to others for assistance. Okay. For some of you, you may have had a loss. You may have lost someone. Someone may have passed, and for some of you it could be a father figure. And I am really sorry. I'm genuinely very, very sorry if that's for you. This may sound... Where he's holding on to this one, you've gone through this. They may have been ill for a while, okay? They may have been ill for a while. Hold on to the people around you. Okay, get support. Again, here we go. It's like holding on to somebody for support. For those of you that has happened to, I'm saying it's the King of Pentacles. I'm saying it could be father figure. It could also just be an earth sign person. okay, possibly an older earth sign person. I feel a little bit please don't take this the wrong way, okay? I feel a little bit awkward saying this to you, and I hope it's comfort rather than sounding like I actually feel like crying. I hope it's comfort rather than feeling like it's placating or feeling like it's patronizing or whatever. I feel a little bit uncomfortable. But what I'm being told to say to you, and I don't know, because sometimes I channel people who have passed. It's not very often, but I'm being drawn to this card again, which was in the last reading, which is courage. Okay, and it says be courageous and stand up for your beliefs, but actually this is just about courage, and it's saying to be brave. And it's saying think about the times, and you've got the strength card underneath here as well, and you've got the 10 of Cups, which is the happiness, you know, the happily ever after card and things, and you have the Ace of Cups, but the Ace of Cups is basically saying that, oh God, I don't like saying this because I know that not all people believe this, and it's really horrible for me if this makes you feel worse, and I hope it doesn't, because actually I really am tearing up. But just think about the times, the loving times, okay, that have passed over the years, and just, if you believe in the afterlife, if you believe in that kind of thing, then please know that you're being watched over. Okay, please know that you're being watched over. And it's saying be grateful, you have so much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness and a contented family life. You had that with this person. You had that with this person. And it's saying reach out to others for assistance, okay, if you need help, if you've lost someone. I am genuinely very sorry if you've had a loss. I can feel your pain. I can feel your pain. Okay. Right, sorry. Battery's running low. I need to plug it in. I am so sorry. Give me a chance to kind of pull myself together a little bit as well. Okay. So bottom of the deck now. Bottom of the deck now. This is a different storyline, because I know that won't resonate with everyone. But those of you that it does resonate with, I can feel that. So you have the 8 of Swords. You had this come up as an extra card in your last reading as well. So we're going to take that out again and put it in the same position. Now you have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. For some of you, that's just you working on something. You have be grateful. You have so much to celebrate. Okay. You have the 4 of Spring, which is 4 of Wands. Be grateful, you have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness and a contented family life. Yeah, and again, as I say, it's the sorry, that's really shaking me. That's the foundation, the family, all those kind of things. Okay. And there is you have got the Chariot, which is moving on. You're moving forward. I can't even think what the 3 of Pentacles is. Sorry, it really has shaken me. I'm sorry. So the 4 of Autumn is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So you have the 4 of Pentacles, and it says manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out with those who are less fortunate. This ties in with the 5 of Autumn, which is about feeling challenged and money issues, and a change of career. It's a bad time for a change of career, apparently. Maybe there are secrets, but they were in reverse. Maybe this is no secret to you. Maybe you already know this. It's not about secrets coming out. It's not about things being kept secret. Maybe you're very aware of the financial situation, and you're having to deal with it. You're having to deal with it. And you can do it. And again, it's reach out to other people for assistance. If you need to get a loan, get a loan. If you need financial support, if you need advice on finances and things like that, then, you know, go and see a financial advisor. Do that kind of thing. If you need to talk to your bank and get an overdraft, or, you know, all those things. So, yeah, and the Three of Pentacles, sorry. It is like there are 10 pentacles, you have 3 at the moment. 10 is like the financial stability and security. You currently have 3. This is what they're telling me. And actually only one of them is in your hands. So you are a little bit kind of financially strapped at the moment, I think, some of you. Now, this is where this thing gets really interesting, because moving on from there, we had these 2 cards come out together, and they're both king. No, they're not both king cards. One is the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords, and then you have the King of Summer, which is the King of Cups. Okay, then you have the Lovers, and you have the Emperor. So, sorry, the Emperor is an Aries generally, and the Lovers is a Gemini. But they can also mean other things. King of Summer is King of Cups, so that's to do with water signs. So that's Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer. And then you have the Ace of Winter, which is the Ace of Swords. And it says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So it could be that you've had this idea about a new career move and things like that, and ways to make money. And it could be to do with this King of Summer. In some way, he could be involved. So this King of Cups could somehow be involved. Or maybe this is a person that you can get support from. Okay, kings are usually very stable. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. You know where it's said to reach out to others for advice, and things like that. And we were just saying about getting advice. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. Okay, so maybe this is the thing. Maybe you have this new idea. Maybe you have this new idea to make money, which is a cultural or creative endeavour. If it's a change of job, you've already been told that this isn't a good time for a career move. But this is the Ace of Winter. Right, the Ace is an opportunity. You may be offered this opportunity, and it says don't be deterred by challenges along the way. So maybe it's that it's not a good time to do it, but you could do it. You could do it, but it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So it's saying that it's not going to be easy. It's not a good time for a career move, but the opportunity may come up, and if it does, you can do it, and it could be something to do with this King of Summer, okay, this water sign. And it could be in a romantic way, but it could also be in a career way as well. And it might be that they're supportive. The King of Summer and the Emperor, I think, are the same person. So it could be that this is the same person. And it could be an Aries sign who's got water in their chart, or someone who has got or someone who's a water sign who's got Aries in their chart. Or it could be someone who is just very senior, who is a water sign. And again, it could be your father. Okay, it could be your father. For some of you, you may have lost a father. For some of you, it may be that you're relying on your father at the moment. Okay, now we have the Lovers there, which can be a Gemini, but it can also be a decision. Okay, it can be about love. It doesn't have to be about love. Okay, it's also a 6 card, and there is something very strange about your cards in terms of numbers, because you have those 2 which go from the Emperor came out first, which is the 4. And then you had this card come out, the Lovers card, which is the 6. Both major arcana cards. And what it's saying to you is that, oh my God, it's a little bit complicated. Okay, let's go back to this. So you have, there may be a career opportunity, there may be an idea, there may be this creative venture, okay? You're struggling for money. There may be this creative venture. Some of you might be starting a business, but you don't have the money for it yet and you need to borrow it. You may be able to borrow it from your father. Or some other male kind of businessman type thing. Okay, so you may have that. It may be that someone is offering you a job. It could be in a romantic setting. It could be in a romantic scenario. It could be that you're involved with an older man who has money and you need to make a decision about it. Okay, so there are all those things going on. But it's saying it's not time for a good career move, but you have. But then your other card is saying, don't be deterred by challenges. Okay, so maybe it's not time for a good career move, but if you take a new career move or you start this new business or whatever, you can move forward. Okay, you can move forward, but it's going to be a challenge. I think whatever you're going to do, it's going to be a challenge, but you can overcome the challenges, and this is what it's saying, especially if you take advice from people, especially if you take advice possibly from this Emperor. Or this King of Cups, and then you can make this decision, or also from the Gemini, because your cards go from a 4 to a 5 now, a 4 to a 6 now. 5s are the challenges, and that 5 card is missing. Okay, and these are the two minor arcana cards. Okay, these are the 2 major arcana cards. So it's basically saying that from a personal point of view, it may look like it's a challenge, but actually you're being guided by the universe, and the universe is helping you to overcome those challenges. Okay, then again you have this 4, and you have the Emperor again, and you have the Emperor there. Okay, so you've got the Emperor twice, and that's a major arcana card. This person's important, but it also means that you can get the ultimate success from this, because the Emperor is like king of everything. Okay, he is the foundation card, and you also have the 4 of Wands, which is the 4, and the other Emperor was the 4 as well. So you have 3 4s in a row. 2 of them are the Emperor. Yeah. So there's massive potential for this to be successful, huge potential for this to be successful, or there is really huge potential for this to be a firm foundation in terms of family or relationships or anything like that. And you've moved from the 3, to the 4. Okay, right, and that's awesome. You know, it's like you have got challenges there in the kind of physical world, but what it's saying to you is that in the spiritual world, you are being guided and you will be helped to overcome these challenges. Okay, so take that blindfold off, yeah, because the thing that is stopping you from moving forward is you at this moment in time, and that's what it said in your last reading. Now you've got this Knight of Wands. Knights come in, and they come in with messages, okay, and they move fast and all these kind of things. And wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. The next thing that you have underneath, there we go, that was the next thing that you had under your deck. Under the 3 was the 6 of Wands. You also have the 6 of Wands. Okay, you've got the 6 of Wands twice, so you will get this recognition, and it's going to come in quick. Okay, this guy's on the horse, this guy's on the horse, okay, this guy's on the horse, this guy's on the horse. Could be an Aries, because Wands are fire signs, and Aries is a fire sign. Could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but you've got the Knight of Wands, you've got the 6 of Wands, then you've got the Emperor. So it could be that you have Aries in your chart, and if you have, oh my God, this is one hell of a reading for you, it's bloody amazing. And you have got celebration, and you have got waiting for your ships to come in, and you have got waiting for your harvest, and you've got coming out of this feeling stabbed in the back thing that loads of us went through last year. And actually you've got the 10 of Swords in reverse, which is that, and then we are also being told to come out of this 8 of Swords. So you may have been stabbed in the back, you may be stuck in your head, but you need to drop both of those, and you need to focus on your pentacles. So then we've got the Emperor twice, we've got the King of Summer, which is the King of Cups, and you've also got the King of Autumn, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles and the Emperor to me are pretty much the same person. They're pretty much the same person. It could be an air sign person, it could be a fire sign person. Okay, could be someone who's got earth, fire and water in their chart. If it's the same person, you've got the King of Summer, who is honourable, devoted, mature and warm-hearted, and you've got the King of Autumn, who is compassionate, accomplished, charismatic and gifted. Oh my God, okay? Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything is going your way. Told you so. It's coming your way. It may feel challenging, but it's coming your way. A good personal company to work for. All right, you've got that. Page of Cups. You're coming out of this immature emotional energy. I'm not saying immature in a bad way. I'm saying perhaps you've kind of... I'm just trying to think of how to phrase it. I've got the idea, I've got the thing in my head. It's like, it's not immature in a kind of throwing your toys out the pram way. It's an immature in a kind of naive and innocent kind of way. And it's kind of like suddenly you've just grown up and gone, okay, I'm not having this anymore. I'm not having this anymore. I'm going to work. Okay, I'm going to work really hard. There's this fantastic offer in front of me. Now we've got the Six of Cups, which is interesting because the Six of Cups is kind of this childlike, happy, kind of innocent energy. And the Page of Cups in reverse is kind of saying you're coming out of that. Okay, you're coming out of that. But then you've got the Page of Swords. But you've got this new idea, you've got this new idea, and then you've got this Empress, and you've got the Emperor. Now to me that's often soulmate cards, and I think this came up in your last reading as well, or it came up in Libras, one of the two. The Emperor and the Empress together, and you've got the Emperor, and you've got the Empress, and the Emperor and the Empress. And you've got loads of pages though. You've got loads of kings, you've got emperors, you've got knights, you've got Do you know what, Pisces? My only concern is that you've got too many people involved in this. It could be there are a hell of a lot of people involved in this. But it could be that you're going into a relationship with a soulmate partner. You've got children, they've got children, you know, and it's about merging the two together. And you're hopeful about this, okay? And whatever it is, it's not the end of something. But in your last reading, it was the end because you were at the end of a karmic cycle. But it was also saying that you may have gone through this with someone before and they've come back. What was that Libra's reading? Can't remember. I actually genuinely can't remember. Yeah, watch the other Pisces one. It could be that you're going through this again with someone. It could be that you're going through this again with someone. And it's not the Ten of Pentacles yet. It's not stable yet, okay? It's not stable yet. So don't count your chickens, and be balanced. Be balanced. Be balanced, because then you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is juggling, but be balanced, okay? Don't juggle, be balanced, be focused, be balanced, okay? It's amazing. It's your reading for this month. Oh my God, it blows my mind. It's absolutely blowing my mind. It did this the last time round as well. There's something, for Pisces, there is something really, really fundamental happening in this first week of January. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But it feels mind-blowing. It genuinely does. So I hope that for you, watch the other one as well though, because it's giving you a lot of advice. There is this thing that's happening, whatever this thing is, this new idea that's coming through that's going to be challenging, but it's actually, you're going to be really, really successful with it. Whatever that is, there is a lot of advice in the other readings. So if you can listen to it, turn your volume up, listen to it, because it's really helpful. Right, I think that's why you got two readings. Pisces, I'm going to love you and leave you. I think I'm actually just going to go and have a salt bath or something, because those readings have been really heavy. and in 3 days time I've got to deal with this energy. Fantastic. I'm going to do your January next because I really want to know what's going to happen. Anyway, lots of love to you, and I will see you in your January reading. Take care. Bye bye.